You know those wedding photos that just hit different, where the couple just pops, the scene feels elevated, cinematic, like something out of the movie. Well, here's the thing, it's not just about the gear, and it's not just about the location. I've seen plenty of photographers stand in epic spots, Iceland cliffs, waterfalls, with the best gear ever, and still walk away with meh photos. Heck, I took mech photos in epic locations. Look at this one. Location, great. Couple, amazing. But the photo is just flat and not that interesting. This one too. Now compare it with these photos. Boom, boom, boom. Night and day, right? Because the truth is, if your composition isn't on point, your couple gets lost in the chaos. And either it's busy city or epic landscape, it doesn't matter because your couple needs to be the star of the frame. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 3 super practical tips to make your images pop no matter where you're shooting. You can take these lessons and apply them at any of your photo shoots. And hey, I'm gonna be showing some epic photos, and if you ever dreamed of capturing those kind of epic scenery images yourself, this is your shot. I'm hosting a 5-day retreat in Iceland this October, designed specifically for wedding photographers who want to shoot wild, unforgettable landscapes and finally build a portfolio that stands out. It's a kind of magic, and it is. You'll shoot with real couples in the most insane locations I've ever worked in and walk away with tons of knowledge because I'm going to be hosting masterclasses, feedback sessions, and so on. Book before Monday, June 10th, and you'll get $800 off the ticket, my full magic digital collection, and 90-minute one-on-one mentoring call. Okay, let's go. Tip number 1, make your couple stand out. I know. How to make your wedding photos pop? Make your couples pop. Unsubscribe, goodbye magic, thanks for groundbreaking tip. But seriously, this one's overlooked all the time. To make your couple actually pop, you need to use contrast, layering, color separation. You need to compose the image in a way that makes them the obvious subject and lets the location support them, not swallow them. And let's look at these 2 photos actually. I showed you in the intro, and I'll tell you exactly why they're not working. So in both, the couple is super close to the background, the rocks, the waterfall, and I am farther away, so I'm shooting them wide. But because there's no depth, they're just blend into that scene. And in that second image, their faces are literally lost in the waterfall because I framed it incorrectly. The background is too busy, there's no foreground separation, and even though the location is stunning, the photo isn't that powerful because they're not like holding the frame. So how do you fix this? Let me show you. So in this image, I was shooting in also pretty chaotic environment, kind of similar to the 2 ones before. We've got rocks, water, bushes, cliffs, all fighting for the attention. But the reason this photo is working better is how I positioned the couple. Instead of letting them blend into that mess, I found an angle where the background behind their heads was very clean. So in this case, the soft, reflective water. The chaos is still there, it's surrounding them, but their faces and bodies have now space to kind of breathe. So the trick, move around, change your angle, don't just shoot from the eye level where you first stand, look at the contrast, maybe even, how do you call it, squinch your eyes, so you just see the contrast. Look for calmer zones in the background where you can position your couple and they will not get lost. In this shot, the calm water acts like a natural backdrop and suddenly couple just pops. The landscape still feels epic, but there are clearly the stars of the frames. So in my opinion, that little decision just made all the difference between these 2 previous photos that were like, cool location and some couple there, and this photo in the couple is actually standing out in that frame. So let me now break down a few more examples to show you how simple compositional choices can make a massive difference even in wild locations. So photo number 1, look at this one. What makes this work isn't just the composition, actually. It's the use of intentional contrast through the color and background. So she's wearing white, and what's behind her? A stretch of black sand. And then he's wearing a dark suit, and behind them, the white foam of the breaking wave. So it's literally light on the dark, dark on light, and your eyes go straight to them. It's very obvious, and there's no visual clutter, no distractions, super clean, super intentional. Photo number 2, coupled with the tilted rock. So this is a great use of layering and the scale, actually. So the couple is silhouetted against the sky, so that gives them clear separation from that beautiful landscape, and the dramatic rock leads into the scene but doesn't overwhelm them. There's clearly, you can see the path, they're like kind of walking down, so they're small in the frame, but they are center of attention. Boom. Photo number 3. This couple is placed right at the visual break. Their clothing contrasts with all the background. The blurred edges also help draw the eye right to their faces. There's depth, layering, and soft color contrast working together here. Photo number 4. Perfect use of negative space. The sand leads you all the way up to the couple that is standing on the top, and they're the only bright element actually in the frame, so your eye cannot miss them. This required me to literally shoot from the sand perspective, and it worked. I had to go down and lie on the sand. Okay, tip number 1 makes sense. Let's go to tip number 2, movement. Get your couple moving. And honestly, this works no matter the location, epic or not, because most of our couples, they aren't models. They don't feel totally comfortable posing. They want natural photos, but they don't know how to be natural. And walking, that's pretty natural for most of people. So having your couple walk will help them loosen up. It will take the pressure off. They're stop thinking about where to put their hands or how to smile, and they're just doing the thing that is quite natural to them. But here's the trick. Keep them engaged while they're walking, moving, okay, with each other. So prompt them with things like walk towards me, but look at each other. Now go faster, go slower, hold hands and swing them, spin her around, cuddle as you walk.
Holding hands.
These are very specific, simple prompts, and they really work. Now, what I would try to avoid are the vague prompts like do something fun or whisper something to her ear. Those are usually like, what? Because they like, something. If you tell them to do something, but you're not very specific, they might not know what to do. So instead you say, jump, go nose to nose, bump hips, or whisper what you had for breakfast in a sexy voice. Like tell them exactly what to do. Don't be too vague, especially if you see that they're struggling with the confidence. If you have, a couple that is like extremely confident and can do whatever, you can play with them, but most of the couples aren't like that. And this way, if you have specific prompts, you'll get real reactions because they know exactly what to do. So take a look at these shots. Every single one happened while the couple was moving. Not posing, just walking, laughing, playing, being themselves. It's the easiest way to get the stiff awkwardness out and the magic in. And yes, if you want to try this side by side with me in some of the most epic sceneries you'll ever shoot in, come with me to Iceland this October. 4 nights, amazing lodge, feedback sessions, masterclass sessions, hot tub time, table tennis, Pac-Man, and oh yeah, epic photo shoots. Check the link in the description and get in before Monday, June 10th. You'll get bonuses, including my personal feedback on your photos, one-to-one mentoring session, and the entire digital collection of my courses and presets. And now we can roll into tip number 3. Watch your horizon line. This one is quite simple, but often missed, especially when you're shooting in big, epic locations with mountains, lakes, waterfalls in the background. You have to pay attention to where the horizon line falls in your frame. One of the most common mistakes I see. The horizon cuts right through your couple's heads. For some reason, that's like the natural position of the horizon. When you have the same height as your couple, the horizon will cut them. So it flattens the image. It distracts from the connection. It doesn't make them stand out. It makes everything feel just like a bit off. So what do? Easy. You change your angle. You move either a bit lower or a bit higher with your camera. You use those flippy screen that we now have. This way you'll be able to position your couple above or below the horizon, not right on it. You want your couple to stand out, not get sliced in half by a mountain ridge or horizon line that happens to just run through their eyeballs. And let the location frame them, not fight them. This is a beautiful sentence. Let the location frame them, not fight them. If you liked these tips, you'll definitely enjoy the video where I break down 5 common mistakes wedding photographers make and what to do instead to level up your photos fast. Check it out right here.